Welcome, welcome, welcome. From the Proctors Collaborative to the Electric City Arts District to the Downtown Schenectady Improvement Corporation. Welcome to the first ever, and we've been doing this for 30 years, online Kids Arts Festival. Get your supplies, watch this program, watch how you make the stuff, and have a blast.
In March, the world stopped. Folks were too scared to play, so we sat in our houses for day after day.
I sat there with Betsy. We sat there, we two, and I said, how I wish we had something to do.
Then our bag went bump. How that bag made us jump. We looked.
1, 2, 3 times we looked. There were such fun things, crayons, tape, and chalk.
You can really use this for a poetry walk.
And then we saw it. What is this form?
There are so many words.
Words will do you no harm.
And the form said to us, why do you sit there like that?
Just because schools are closed and pools, even when it's sunny.
We can have lots of good fun that is funny.
Because there's so much to see here in Schenectady, and there is one agency that's called DSIC.
The people are Jim, Gail, and Amy.
That's me.
They think and they think. Their ideas come as fast as you can blink.
Now, have no fear about going out. You must wear your mask if there's people about. It's safer for them and safer for you. Of that, I don't doubt.
This form tells us here we should make a mandala?
It's an entire arts week. Well, walla. You try to rhyme with mandala.
It's a scavenger game of things with some fame because Schenectady is so much more than a name.
Oh, the things that you'll find, the sculptures you'll see. There's statues and railroads.
And the Proctor's Marquee.
But you, most of all, you are part of this hunt. We want to see what you do, and this isn't a stunt.
There are points to be scored, prizes to be won. If you show us your best, what you find and have done.
Then when the form is all filled in, what do? You've had lots of fun. Is it over for you?
Amy and I, we know there's nothing to fear. Enter a contest to watch Dear Evan Hansen next year.
Should we tell them about it?
Let's not, because I want to win.
You can't, you're a judge.
Well, then tell them what they need to do to win 2 tickets times 2.
But if you'd rather, you can sit, and do nothing or try, because we think you might like it just one little bit. So from thing 1
and thing 2,
good luck. Explore downtown Schenectady and take photos of as many of the special places in the Electric City scavenger hunt. Then share the photos on social media. Use the hashtag YouWillBeFoundSchenectady and tag the Downtown Schenectady Improvement Corporation on Instagram or Facebook to be entered to win. The person who completes and posts the most scavenger hunt items will win 4 complimentary tickets to see Dear Evan Hansen at Proctor's in July of 2021. All entries must be posted online by 5 p.m. on Wednesday, June 17th. You can print out the scavenger hunt form at downtownschenectady.org and stay tuned to the Schenectady Arts Week Facebook event for clues. Good luck.
Where do we go from here? Something came in with the night. Snow came in heavy, my boys and me wandering blind. Yeah. But it's temporary, darling. Now that bridge from Brooklyn to Manhattan heard all our lines. Meant what I said, I want all of this, all of the time. Baby, we were bound to burn. We were young. We were free. Come on now, let it go. We were young. We were free. I was living in the cold. I'm coming home. Perfect line to open with. Our heart was never meant for this. We're never over it. No, we were young. We were free. Yeah, yeah. Oh, when I'm gone at the dune with the dawn. Well, that's all I could want.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Cooking with Kids, our nice little segment that we're contributing to Kids Arts Festival in Schenectady, New York. I'm your host. My name is Sal, and this is...
Julian.
Julian is my middle son, and he's really excited about the project we're going to be working on today. We like to call these the Dark Side bars. They're made with a few simple ingredients, so mom and dad are going to love them, but they're really delicious, and the kids can't stop eating them. So let me tell you what's in these bars, and then we'll get to be making them, and you'll see how fantastic they are. So we're going to start with, we use 2 cups of nuts here. The first type of nut I like to use is peanuts. I use a cup of peanuts and a cup of cashews. Now, depending on if you have a certain type of nut allergy or anything like that, you can switch out any kind of nut that you like. I like to use cashews because they have a nice fat content to them and they make the bars delicious. And the peanuts add a nice salted flavor to them. Both of which are salted and roasted. It's just a personal preference. Julian likes them that way too because we like a little bit of salt in our chocolate bars. So we have 2 cups of nuts, and then we use about 1.5 cups of dates. And mom and dad, I highly suggest that you get pitted dates if you're going out to buy dates, because if you don't, you spend half your time trying to pit the dates. So get yourself some pitted dates, and about 1.5 cups. But as you're going to see when we do this, I add extra dates to it to get a perfect consistency for it. Then we're going to need 2 teaspoons of vanilla. You can use any kind of vanilla, but I personally prefer natural vanilla, real vanilla. It adds a better flavor. You don't need to use as much of it, and it just tastes better at the end of the day. And then 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And those are all the ingredients that we're going to use in these bars. And they are delicious, aren't they, Julian?
Yep.
Should we get started on this?
Yes.
All right, cool. Before we get started, one more time. 2 cups of nuts, 1.5 cups of dates, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of cocoa. Write those down and put them all together, and you'll see how it goes. So first thing we're going to do, Julian, we're going to put the 2 cups of nuts into our food processor. You can use a mixer, a blender, food processor. I have a food processor here, so we're going to start with the nuts. So go ahead, Julian, put those in for us, please. Whole bowl, dump them right in, buddy.
Okay.
There we go. There goes our cup of peanuts, and then we'll throw in the cup of cashews as well. And you know what? While we're at it, I think we should do the 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder too. So it'll blend up all nicely in here, and I think you guys will see you get a good consistency out of stuff. I've made this recipe 1,000,000 times and tried it a bunch of different ways. I started by putting the dates in with it as well. It's kind of a clumpy mess, and you don't get the even blend that you would like out of these bars unless you blend these up first. So put the top on. Julian, would you like to do the honors?
Yep.
There it goes! Whoa! Now we're cooking. All right, so your nuts, both different kinds, blending up here, nice with the cocoa powder. Now if you look, you can see from the top too. Once it gets quieter like this, you're in good shape. You want a fine consistency, not too fine, because you still want to crunch when you have the bar, right? So we like to get this so it's nice like this here. I'm going to show that to the camera there. So you see it's ground up. It's almost like gritty, like that. So that is our good consistency for the bar before we add our liquid materials to it. So now, Julian, let's put our 2 teaspoons of vanilla in, shall we? Mm-hmm. Okay, you want to do it? Okay, I'm doing it. All right, Julian has passed on that. So 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I'm going to make sure you get that in there nicely. All right. Now here's where the magic really starts to happen. We're gonna take our dates and put them in. Now, as I said before, I have about 1.5 cups of dates here, but I'm probably gonna put in half to start because the thing really starts to like lumpy around, and you wanna have an even distribution of your dates. So, I'm just gonna place a bunch in here first, and then we'll turn it back on, and then we'll add dates until we get the consistency that we really want. Thank you, Julian. Let's fire this bad boy back up. Julian, hit the button for me. Oh, there it goes. I recommend highly holding on to this because it has a tendency to shake a little bit, do a little bit of a dance. So you can see we start clumping here with our date bars, and then we just add 1 or 2 as we're going along. Let them blend like this. Julie, you want to throw a couple in there, bud? You still have a bit of a powder situation going here, so you don't want that because your dry bars will just kind of pull apart on you. There it goes. Getting close. Alright, let's let that blend for a second. Alright, so now you can see, well, if you can see, this is starting to clump, and that's what you want. And once really the whole thing starts to blend and spin as one kind of clump, that's when you're in really good shape. And you'll see too that the bars have a nice shine to them from all of this yummy goodness that's inside the date, right? You like dates, right? And your dates have your natural sugars to them, and when you mix that with your cocoa powder and the nuts, it's nothing but unbelievably delicious. Oh, we're getting close. There it goes, there it goes. Now the thing's starting to spin around like it's the laundry cycle. We have a little half a date, so I'm going to throw that guy in there. It's getting kind of loud for you guys here, sorry. Let's see how we did. All right. Now if we take a look here, you can see it's a nice paste. And that's the consistency you really want there. And you can see the almonds and the peanuts, the dates, the cocoa powder have all kind of gone into this nice paste. And what we're gonna do is we just dump it out here, just like this. Let's take out the sharp blades. We don't want the kids playing with those. And my favorite part, get the old rolling pin. We'll move these bowls out of the way here for everybody. Put these off to the side like this. And Julian is gonna help me roll these bad boys out. We got this nice big blob here in the middle, which we like. You take your rolling pin and roll each way until you get a nice... Jules, you want to come here and give me a hand with this? Okay, push that way. Oh boy, not too hard because you don't want it to stick. Push that way, like that. Here, go ahead, try that way and that way. There we go. That's good. All right, so this is about 1/4 to a 1/2 inch thick. As you can see there, we've got a nice consistency of this. Then you just want to grab a knife, cut a little piece off there. Julian, would you like to do the honors and taste? How did we do today?
Good.
Delicious. Dates, nuts, vanilla, cocoa powder. A few simple ingredients. Delicious treat. Your kids are going to love it. You're going to love it. I promise. Late night snack, early morning snack. Put a little yogurt on it for breakfast. Fantastic. Everybody's going to love this delicious treat. Can you say goodbye to everybody?
Bye.
Thanks for joining us as Kids Arts Fest. My name is Sal. This is
My name is Julian.
And this is Cooking with Kids.
Shops, we work with local family farms to bring you the freshest milk possible.
Our emphasis has always been on making the highest quality product we can produce.
It's always fresh. It's always local. From the farm to your table in 48 hours or less.
I have 2 daughters, and it's very important for me to know that what I'm giving to my children is safe and beneficial for them.
Trust Stewart Shops for your fresh, local milk.
Hi kids, remember those wonderful art bikes from last year's Kids Arts Festival? Well, thanks to a grant from the Arts Center of the Capital Region, I'm working on creating another bike so that kids with disabilities can join in the fun. And you can help. All you have to do is trace your hand on a piece of paper. Remember the hand mandala Keisha showed you how to make? You could even send that in. Put your name on the back of it, and once I get them all, these hands are going to help make our bird fly.
Do you want to play along with Alex Torres, but you don't have a drum? Well, I'm going to show you how, just using an empty container, like this oatmeal box, and some tape. So, you just put the tape on the open side, and you need to make sure that every part is covered. Now, packing tape, if you don't know what that is, ask your parents. That's the best tape for this, but since we weren't sure if everybody would have it, we're just using regular old tape. You get the idea. When it's all covered, you have to make sure every little hole is covered. It's nice and tight. Then you have a drum. You can play along with Alex Torres. Send us pictures of your drum. You know, you could decorate the outside. Send us pictures of your drum on Facebook. Schenectady Kids Arts Festival. You can find us, follow us on Facebook. You can watch these videos all summer long. Enjoy. Make your own music. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
So I'm going to the Art Kids Festival, but this year we can't go. So this year we're going to be doing it virtually. Target Kid is sponsoring an essay competition to win a kid's Chromebook. So all you have to do is go to targetkid.com to submit your essay about how you feel about COVID, surprising changes, and just how you feel about COVID basically, and things like that. So basically, you just gotta send your essay. Yeah! Your birthday party.
Hey kids, get all the family to gather around. We want all buddy do this song. We're gonna do Baby Shark. You know that song, right? All the babies, all the mothers, all the fathers, all the grandparents, I want you all up here. Get ready. Here we go. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark. All right, now I want to see all the moms out there. Mommy shark, do 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 do. Mommy shark, do 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 do. Mommy shark, do 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 do. Mommy shark. All the daddies, come on out. Daddy shark, do 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 do. Daddy shark, do 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 do. Daddy shark, do 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 do. Daddy shark. All right, all the grandparents, here we go. Grandma shark, do 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 do. Grandma shark, do 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 do. Grandma shark, do 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 do. Grandma shark. All right, the grandpas, here we go. Grandpa shark, do 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 do. Grandpa shark, do 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 do. Grandpa shark, do 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 do. Grandpa shark. All right, we're gonna go hunting now. Here we go. Let's go hunt, do 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 do. Let's go hunt, do 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 do. Let's go hunt, do 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 do. Let's go hunt. Run away, do 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 do. Run away, do 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 do. Run away, do 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 do. Run away. Don't forget, wear your mask, do 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 do. Bees are last. Wear your mask, do 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 do. Wear your mask. It's the end, do 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 do. It's the end, do 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 do. It's the end, do 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 do.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm with the Puppet People. And what we do is we put all of our puppets into our van and we drive all over the place and put on puppet shows. Since we're not able to do that right now, we're very excited to be able to offer some of our shows virtually. Now, the show I'm doing for you guys today is called Puppet Pandemonium. Are you guys ready for a show? Awesome. I'm ready too. I'm very pleased to present Puppet Pandemonium. Our first story is about a very important man who needs something very important. Greetings, my loyal subjects. Today is a very dark day in the kingdom, for you see, my wife, the Queen, is visiting her mother, and I can't find anything, and I'm in desperate need of something very, very, very important, and I can't find it anywhere. I have a grand idea. Maybe my court jester might know where it is. Court jester! Court jester? No. Court jester! Oh dear. Oh, maybe over here. Yes. Court jester? Court jester. Oh, I don't think he can hear me. Oh, I have a grand idea. Maybe all of you out there can help me call for the court jester. Do you think you could help me out? Yes. All right. So, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, we'll all say in a nice, loud, outside voice, court jester, and hopefully he'll hear me and come and help me. Ready? Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 3, court jester. Yes, sir. Ow, my nose. What can I do you for, sir? Well, as you know, my wife, the Queen. Well, she's visiting her mother. And, well, I can't find anything. And I was hoping, well, that you might be able to help me find something that's very, very, very important. I'd be glad to, sire. What is it? Well, you see, I'm looking for... The king is in need of the royal papers, and I think I know just where to find them. Ow! Oh, dear, dear. I do hope he hurries. I don't know how much longer I could wait. Sire, these were so pretty and special looking. I thought for sure they must be the royal papers. No. These are not royal papers. These are birthday present wrapping papers. Now please go try again. Oh dear. I thought he'd be a little bit more successful than that. Sire, this was just delivered to your front steps. It must be the royal papers. No. These are not royal papers. These are the Sunday Funny papers. Now please go try again. Oh, whatever shall I do if he can't find them? Sire, these are really, really important and special looking. I thought for sure they must be the royal papers. Oh, no. These are not royal papers. These are shameless puppet people advertising papers. Now please go try again. Oh my, I've searched high, I've searched low. I just don't know where those royal papers could go. Sire, is this what you desire? Yes. Oh, at last. The royal papers and, now if you'll all, excuse me, I have some rather important business to attend to. Well, I guess it just depends on who uses it. Oh, that darn wall. Welcome to the BBC Public Broadcasting Network. Today you've tuned in to Nursery Rhyme Theatre. Today's nursery rhymes will be read by our very own Granny Goose. Granny Goose is the mother of the very famous Mother Goose. Take it away, Granny. Well, hello there. I'm Granny Goose. You know, the very famous mother of the very famous Mother Goose. Nursery rhymes? No? Yes? Well, today I shall be reciting my very favorite Little Miss Muffet. Little Miss Muffet, she sat on her tuffet. Oh dear, oh, I'm terribly embarrassed about this. Little Miss Muffet is clearly not on her tuffet. Oh dear, dear. Hold on, dears. Let me see if I could find her for you. Hold on, don't go anywhere. Hold on. This'll only take a minute, yes? Yes, but where is she? Yes, we started the show. On stage now, yes. Thank you. terribly sorry. A little bit of a mix-up backstage. Well, let us just begin again, shall we? And little Miss Muffet will join us shortly. All right, here we go. Little Miss Muffet, she sat on her tuffety. Oh. Oh dear, dear. You're not a little miss. I mean, you're not the girl I usually work with. She called in sick. I'm filling in. Oh, she called in sick, did she? Yeah. Oh, well, you make a lovely Miss Muffet. Won't she, kids? Never judge a book by its cover, I always say. Oh, I tell you what, dear, you're kind of a big girl now, aren't you? I tell you what, I'm going to recite the nursery rhyme from off stage. I'll give you the whole stage to act out the story, dear. How does that sound? Sounds great, Granny. You're the boss. Yes. Yes, I am the boss. People might tell the boss if they're going to call in sick or something like that. That's what you tell the boss, right? Oh, what a day I'm having, what a day. Are you ready, dear? Ready, Granny. All right, here we go. Little Miss Muffet, she sat on her granny. Yes, dear. What's a tuffet? A tuffet? Yeah, I hear I'm supposed to sit on a tuffet, and, well, I've never seen a tuffet. I've never touched a tuffet, and I certainly have never sat on one. It's the pink polka dotted thing on the stage, dear. No, dear. The other side of the stage. That's a tuffet. Yes, dear. You want me to sit on this here little pink frilly thing? Well, yes, dear. That's part of the story. I don't think that's such a good idea, Granny. Well, of course, it's perfectly fine. Go on ahead and let's just continue with our story, dear. All right. Here goes nothing. Granny, I'm so sorry. I think I broke your tuffet. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh, it looks perfectly all right, dear. Let's just continue with the story, and we'll worry about it after the show. All right. Like I said, you're the boss. Little Miss Muffet, she sat on her tuffet eating her curds and whey. Yes, dear, that's the way. Go on ahead. You can eat that. Where? I never had whey before, but let me tell you, it is way good. Can we please just finish our story, dear? Yeah, Sorry, Granny. Little Miss Muffet, she sat on that tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider, sitting down beside her, and frightening Miss Muffet away. And frightening Miss Muffet away. Oh, come on, Granny. This here spider's so cute and little, no one's gonna think I'm scared of that. Come on, give me a big old scary spider, please. A big old scary spider. All right, I'll see what I can do. I'm sorry, Charlotte, but you're going to have to go on backstage. Once again, but this time with a bigger, scarier spider. Little Miss Muffet, she sat on her tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a bigger and scarier spider, sitting down beside her and frightening Miss Muffet away. Buh. Come on, Granny. This here spider's even cuter than the last. I mean, look at his little top hat and goatee. No one's gonna think I'm scared of that. Come on, give me a big old hairy, scary spider, please. A hairy, scary spider? Yeah. All right, I'll see what I can do. Go on, Wilbur. Why don't you go on backstage too? Ding, ding, da, ding, da, ding, ding, ding. All right, this time with a hairier, scarier spider. Little Miss Muffet, she sat on her tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider, bigger and hairier and scarier. Sitting down beside her and frightening Miss Muffet away. My next story, well, it's not a story actually, it's a song. And it's going to be sung by Mr. Fuzzy. It turns out Mr. Fuzzy, our next performer, is he's feeling a little shy today. So I thought to make Mr. Fuzzy feel a little bit more comfortable so he could sing his song, I thought if everybody on the count of 3 could say, "Come on out, Mr. Fuzzy." Do you guys think you could help me out? Yeah? Oh, that's great. Okay, so on the count of 3, come on out, Mr. Fuzzy. 1, 2, 3. Come on out, Mr. Fuzzy! Okay. They're just people. They're just people. My name is Mr. Fuzzy, and oh, Michelle, you didn't tell me there's so many. I'm here to sing a song for all of you about my favorite thing to eat in the whole wide world. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Does anybody out there like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Anybody? You do? And you? And you? And over in the back, you too? A lot of us have that in common. Well, now we're not total strangers, are we? Oh, now I'm excited to sing my song for you. Okay, hold on. I gotta get ready. Here we go. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 moo. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. First you take the peanuts. Don't worry if you're allergic. These are not real peanuts. They're packing peanuts. And you know what you do with the peanuts to make peanut butter? You smash them! You smash them! First you take some peanuts and you smash them! You smash them! Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Then you take the grapes. And you know what you do with them? This is how you make jelly. You squish them. You squish them. Then you take the grapes and you squish them. You squish them. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter. Delicious. Then you take the bread and you spread it. Then you take the bread and you spread it. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Then you take the sandwich. And this is the best part. You eat it. That's the one thing I don't like about eating the peanut butters, is it sticks to the roof of your mouth. Hey, anybody got some milk? Hello. You guys have been such a fun audience. We're gonna have a great time with this last story. Now, this is a cowboy story, and there's a good cowboy and a bad cowboy. This is the good cowboy, and his name is Dudley Daring the Hero. So every time I say his name, Dudley Daring the Hero, I need everybody out there to say, yay! Do you guys think you could do that? Yeah, I know you can. It's so easy. All right, let's give it a try. Let's practice. Dudley Daring the Hero! Yay! Dudley Daring the Hero! Yay! Dudley Daring the Hero! Yay! That was so good. All right, now, I did tell you there was a bad guy in this story. Here he is. His name is Evil Steve. Can anybody guess what I need you to say when I say Evil Steve? Boo! If you guessed boo, you're right. Okay, so when I say Evil Steve, I need everybody in a nice loud voice to say boo! All right, here we go. Let's give it a try. Evil Steve! Boo! Evil Steve! Boo! Evil Steve! Boo! Evil Steve! Boo! Dudley Daring the Hero! Yay! Evil Steve! Boo! Dudley Daring the Hero! Yay! Evil Steve! Boo! George! It's only when I say these two guys' name. I was just trying to trick you. All right, so remember your parts, yay and boo. And I'm gonna get started with our last story. Hopefully I'll remember my parts too. Do you guys remember your parts? A long time ago, way out west, there lived an old innkeeper. And he had worked hard his whole life, and he had saved up a big sum of money. Now, on this very day that our story takes place, the old innkeeper had just come from the bank where he had taken out a big sum of money so he and his daughter could go on a well-deserved vacation. Now, at this very same moment that the old innkeeper was walking out of the bank with his big sum of money, guess who came riding into town? Evil Steve. Boo! Very good. Now, Evil Steve, boo! Saw the old man and his big sum of money, and he had himself an evil idea. That is a mighty big sum of money. I think I shall take it and make it mine. And that's just what Evil Steve, boo, did. Oh, help! 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 Somebody help me! Oh, darnation! Oh! The money is mine, all mine. Now, at this very same moment, the innkeeper's little daughter was across the street buying groceries, and she came running out to see if her father was all right. Oh, Papa! Oh, Papa, Papa! Oh, Papa, Papa! Oh, Papa, speak to me, speak to me! Still breathing. He's even got a pulse. Means his heart's beating. Oh, he's just unconscious. Oh, Papa, Papa! Oh, Papa, Papa, speak to me, speak to me! Now, at this very same moment, Evil Steve, no, had himself another evil idea. I think I shall take her and lock her in the mission tower until I get more of his father's money. And that's just what Evil Steve, boo, did. Help! 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 Help me! Somebody help me! There is no one to save you, my sweet. Help! And he ran to the mission tower with her. You're going to stay locked up here until I get more of your father's money. You know, normally I'm very capable of defending myself. For you see, I have a black belt in karate. Hi! I was just so upset about my poor papa. And now here I am, stuck in this tower, screaming for help. Now, at this very same moment that the innkeeper's lovely daughter was screaming for help, guess who came riding into town? Dudley Daring the hero! Yay! Well, sis, I say, it looks like an unconscious man. He's breathing. His heart's beating. He's got a pulse. He's unconscious. Help! 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 Oh, said I hear. It sounds like a damsel in distress. Help! Help! I swallowed a bug. Help! That's a damsel in distress, all right. This is a job for Dudley Daring the hero! Yay! And he rode off to rescue her. The mission tower's unlocked, you're free to go. Oh, my hero. That's Dudley Darren, the hero. Yay! Ma'am. And they ran down the stairs together. But when they got to the bottom, guess who they ran into? Evil Steve. Boo. And they began a chasing, and a chasing, and a chasing, and a chasing, until they got real tired and stopped. This town ain't big enough for the both of us. And they began to fight. Justice has prevailed, and now I, Dudley Darren the hero, yay! Will take you, Evil Steve, boo, to jail, where you will spend the rest of your evil days. Curses. Now, at this very same moment, the old innkeeper came to. What's going on here? Where's my money? Where's my daughter? Help! Help! Somebody help! Oh, never fear, old man, for I, Dudley Darren the hero, yay! Have rescued your daughter and returned your money safely to the bank. Oh, why, thank you kindly, Blue Strange. But what could I ever do to repay you? Your thanks is payment enough. And now, wherever evil goes, I must follow. Oh, Papa, oh, Papa, I'm so worried about you. I'm so glad you're all right. Well, we're both all right, thanks to Dudley Darren the hero. Yay! Now, let us go on our well-deserved vacation. Yes, let's. And that's just what they did. They and
We hope you had as much fun watching this Kids Arts Festival as we had making it for you. This is all free thanks to these sponsors. For the last 25 years, and again this year, these individuals, small businesses, and corporations have made generous gifts for supplies, performances, and other expenses. We could not do this without their support. Putting together Kids Arts Festival is actually a year-round job, and we thank our all-volunteer planning committee for their day of the festival. But doing it like this, virtually, took even more people. They rolled yarn and ribbons, they put crayons in bags, and other fun things got put into those bags. And they stuffed till their stuffers were sore. Okay, apologies to Dr. Seuss, but really, doing Kids Arts Festival this way took so many more people. We'd need another episode just to name them all. But they know who we are, and we are so grateful